and women's events. For the men, it was Jack Irving of Falmouth, Maryland, who completed the 20 minutes plus 2 laps ahead of the rest. On the women's side, Marcia Yeager of Cincinnati was the first one to finish. Now here's a look at the top finishers from both the men's and women's races.
Kryptonics, John and Trevina, number 133. Geo Rollerblade, Scotty Hyatt, number 162, and Jonathan Webster, number 176 of Team Hyper, still are ahead of the pack. They built an 18-second lead coming around to lap number 4, our final of 3 Lebeda Hotspot Sprint laps. Currently, Hyatt sits in the lead with 14 points after 2 laps, but as they come around for lap number 4, it's Webster who finishes first. However, Hyatt, by finishing third, picks up another 3 points and has a total of 17. He is our Lebeda Hotspot Sprint winner. And as you can see, the pack is caught up with that small break group. Around and over Presque Hill, we see 93's winner, Casey Boudier of Geo Rollerblade, making his move. Boudier has great skill and is also great on ice. He won in the Worlds last year on the 95 team. He's also Olympian in 1994. Boudier's lead is short-lived, however, as the field comes down to turn number 5. Someone's gone down in the turn. A perfect example of why not to use too hard a wheel. There also could have been some pushing inside the pack. A lap and a half to go, and the field is heading down to the lowest elevation of the course. And around turn number 8 they come. The next time through, this corner could determine who wears the gold after it's all over. We've seen it before, like in '93 when Casey Boudier slingshotted his way into first out of the final turn. Into turn 1, a final time, and '92's champion Derek Hara strives for what was once his. He gassed out in '93. Chad Hedrick stole it from him in '94. Can he recapture it? He's a member of the world team. He certainly has the credentials. Through turn 5 one last time. A half lap to go now. And Derek Hara still skates at the head of a very dangerous pack. It looks like this will come down to one final kick. Around turn number 8, one final time, and it's Chad Hedrick who puts the hammer down as he comes through the final turn and into the lead back up Main Street. Hyper teammate Derek Downing escorts Chad across the finish line for a Team Hyper sweep of 1 and 2. We'll check in with our winners after a word from our sponsors.
Duo of Chad Hedrick and Derek Downing were so far ahead they were able to come across together for Team Hyper.
The hottest new sport isn't exactly played on frozen ponds. It's inline hockey, and Tour brings you the equipment that lets you excel. Tour brand skates and our MSX Shock series of protective equipment are engineered for aggressive play and extreme conditions, keeping you cool and protected. So lace them up, strap them on, and get in the game with Tour.
Beautiful day, isn't it, Jenkins?
Entering the Sun Times Millionaire Sweepstakes is easy. The hard part is deciding how you'll use all that money.
Finished yet, Jenkins?
Almost there, sir.
How about one big pile this time?
I think we're finished, sir.
Excellent, Jenkins.
Finished yet, honey?
The Sports Channel Report, nightly at 10.
The USAC RS Roller Derby Skate Company's National Championship of Inline Skating is brought to you by Volvic, the official water of the championship. The RTA Travel and Information Center, Roller Derby Skate Company, America's Skate Company, Chevy Geo, the official car of inline skating, and Lebedo Wheels, lead, follow, or get out of the way. This winning moment is brought to you by Speed Skating Times, your inline source for all news, results, and events. The Speed Skating Times.
Chad not only run the race, but he won the champagne race as well.
For the third year in a row, Chad Hedrick is a national champion, and Greg, I have a feeling that it's going to be a few years before we really get the impact of what Chad Hedrick has accomplished.
Well, you can see by the result today that Chad Hedrick is a phenomenal athlete, and even though Gio Rollerblade tried to dictate things early and that three-man break almost stayed away, Hedrick was able to control things and bring in number 3.
After the race, Greg had a chance to talk with the three-time defending national champion.
Well, at the beginning of the race, they were in control, but the whole time we thought we were in trouble. We let them get away real quick, and then I had some missed opportunities of getting away ourselves, and we just stuck in there, led a little bit, got back up, even with the pack, and then from there on out, it was just position at the end. We had the position at the end. We were in 3rd and 4th on the back stretch, and then we just took off in the front with about 600 meters left. And on inlines with the shape we're in right now, getting ready for the World Championships in Italy, we're able to go that 600 real good.
On the women's side, we also came into today's race with a chance for a three-peat. We didn't get it, but Cheryl Ezell came awfully close.
Cheryl Ezell is the most gifted athlete in the race, but I'm very proud and pleased with Julie Brandt. Last year, she tried the same tactic. She really did her homework this year and came home with a victory.
That was a dream race. Dream race. It's exactly what my dream race would be.
Take us through it. We weren't on the backstretch. Tell us where you made the move. Was it right down here?
People started picking it up. I wasn't second coming around the last corner. Pulled out and raced into the line. I didn't make the move. I jumped on somebody, somebody else. I think it was Jennifer Rodriguez. Just like I said, I wanted to do this year. Let's go for the win.